We know that a calm body and a focused mind are the foundations for learning. Your students access learning best when they are in a relaxed state. Giving them a quick strategy like a seated tree pose can help bring this focused attention so that they can enter the learning tasks with more ease. First, as the leader of these little ones, you want to identify the restlessness. Being able to spot these cues from the students in a timely manner enables you to give them the tools that they need in those moments to access the learning before the situation gets worse. Some cues in their behavior that you might notice is talking and just wrestling with things, making noise, fidgeting with little things on their desk, or ripping up papers and things like this, or just like movements around their desk, switching and changing positions on their chair. Slumping or slouching can show you that they're starting to disengage from the tasks and that their bodies need some sensory stimulation. Once you identify these quick behavioral cues, you're going to know that they need a focus strategy. This is when you decide in a gradual way to encourage the class to try a certain strategy. I suggest starting with the whole class so as to not single anyone out. And to be honest, everyone can benefit from these strategies. So whether the child needs in that moment or not, when you're first introducing a strategy, it's okay, because eventually or some other time they might need it. So it's okay to introduce this strategy to the whole class because it will benefit everyone in the long term. So this we call done together. This is a seated tree pose. So imagining that the children are at their desks and sitting, you're going to then suggest that they put 2 feet firmly on the ground like the tree trunk, and they can even bring their feet close together and sitting up straight like a tall tree trunk, and then they can gradually put out their branches. They can shape their branches however they choose. And then wherever they get their tree set up, you're going to hold that position and have them focus on a point around the room that's not moving for a minimum of 5 seconds. So counting to 5 together, then they will release their tree. They can shift and shimmy a little bit, and then try to put their legs in a new position. Perhaps they bring up one leg and they fold it behind their other leg to make a sort of cross under their table. And then again, they're bring out their tree branches and the leaves in another shape. Hold for 5 seconds, find a focus point, and then they would bring it back down. And you could try this one more time or not. You're going to make the decision based on what you're observing from your students. It's key to introduce the why so that students can build an understanding and a purpose for the pause. You could say something like, our brains are incredible, but sometimes they get tired and need a rest just like our bodies do. When we feel wiggly, fidgety, we can't quite concentrate, it's our body and mind telling us that it needs help to focus. And the good news is that we have tools that we can use to help give the body and mind what they need. Today is seated tree pose. And then you're going to continuously practice this seated tree pose in different moments throughout your day. And again, keep redirecting children to this strategy whenever they do feel wiggly and fidgety and that they want to get up and move and make noise. It will help to refocus the mind to a calm state where they can focus into the learning tasks with more ease. Let me know if you give this a try in your classroom. I'm Laura, a former full-time teacher turned teacher mentor. I love encouraging people to leverage the body systems and the natural world to make learning better. And I have helped thousands of children find their focus so that they can access better learning.